Welcome to the Player Supreme Show at ZenMac.com. I'm your host, Player Supreme.
Time to get the party started.
Yeah, fellas, welcome. And I got an email already about my book on discovering your purpose and how to follow your passions in life and follow my footsteps. First, the email says, Hi Supreme, I am doing Confidence Kicker and also finished your book on passion. Reading and doing your stuff helped me understand more about myself and what I like. I always used to think a lot. I remember when I was 10 years old, my friends started to call me Big Thinker. For many years I was a rap nerd, but I only listened to conscious rappers and songs that had some kind of message or made me think. I can say that only thing I am really passionate about is to learn and have discussions about life on a more deeper level. I really hate to talk about simple daily stuff. Ooh, then you're gonna have a problem with women there, dog, because you have to learn to like it. I spend at least 1 hour every day watching and reading different kind of information about life, space, mind, society, universe, history, etc. Things most people my age, 23, think are boring. I also really enjoy listening and learning about metaphysics. Things you talked about in Confidence Kicker and your book, like Kybalion, and in Confidence Kicker, and also books like Kybalion. I've read the book. To learn and understand more about that subject is something I could and would love to do for hours every day. But it feels like it can only be my hobby, because most people I know and meet don't like to talk about that kind of things. There's actually an online group, lots of them, of black people. I believe you're black. If you're not, it doesn't matter. There's tons of other races out there that are into the subject. But I was surprised to discover that there are a lot of black folks out there. I hint that you're black because you like rap music, but rap music isn't just generic to black folks. Okay, returning here. If I didn't had to worry about money, this is because this is something I would definitely do. Just learn more and share information with others. Supreme, what do you think about this? Can my passion for knowledge be turned into successful business, or should I stay it as my hobby? I actually think you should turn your passion for whatever field of information you're into a business. When you acquire enough information, you can write an ebook on it to help other people, because you got to think of it as like, how can I help other people? What most people don't realize is that we're here to help others. That's what your purpose is. You got to find out, what way can I contribute to others' growth to help them out, even if it's just trimming up their hedges to give them the enjoyment of a nice looking house when they come home. You can start a business doing that. You're still helping people. You got to get out of that whole I got to go to work mentality into how I can be of service. Okay? When you acquire that mentality, you can actually turn a job into something great. You no longer think, okay, I'm going to work to flip burgers or something like that and hate every minute of it, but you change the mentality to where you become of service. I'm helping these people enjoy a great burger. Then you can become the best burger flip there is. So if you get that concept, you'll see that you can easily turn your passion into a fortune. As Anthony Robbins said, find out what you love to do, then find a way to share as many people in the world as possible with it. I'm adding more to that. Find out what you love to do. Find out how what you love to do can help as many people in the world as possible with it. And then find the medium to use to do it. And the internet is now the new place where you can come and make your fortune doing something you love. And that's what I talk about in my book. How to monetize your passion. Or I get into. I'm going to have a series of books in this area. So, no matter what it is, you could be into rapping. Okay, what you're doing is giving people enjoyment of rapping. Okay? And when you learn that you're giving people the enjoyment of rapping, you're applying the spiritual aspect to what you're doing. And it becomes a spiritual thing. What I'm doing right now is walking the spiritual journey, helping guys discover their purpose in life. I'm not just about how to smash some pussy. I've never been that since I've been on the net. I always talk about the other stuff. And I was actually off in my estimate about 3%. It's actually less than 1% of the fellas who are on the YouTube channel that are going to reach that top 3% of people out there, which kind of surprised me. I thought I'd educate you guys further to want to seek out your purpose and your passion, all that kind of stuff. It's interesting. Also, the same with my site. Most guys in this community, they just want to smash some pussy. And if you listen to all my messages, I've been more than just about smashing pussy. I'm about looking what can she bring to the table. I started writing books quite some time ago, or putting books together, I should say. I'm what you call an internet writer. And the area that I am moving into is going to help guys get over bad breakups, because it really kills me when I see so many young men out there throwing away their lives over a woman. So I just finished my book on that area. I actually stayed up till 6:30 this morning finishing it up. It's been sitting around, and this year was one of my New Year's resolutions was to finish all of my stuff that's sit on my hard drive and get it out there. I started my site, and I'm going to be leaving this community of guys who just want to smash to helping guys get over breakups. I'll still be here, contributing and offering ideas, but I'll be focusing more on my next area of where I'm actually really passionate about it. Because what got me to the higher level of the game was I also had a bad breakup. And that's another reason why I would not go out and attack Mode 1. Because of Steve, the so-called I'm the goddamn Dean dude, wanted me to, but also because it was over, he was passionate about a woman. And I understand that, when you're passionate about a woman, you can do some stupid shit. We've all, as I told Stevie Boy, we've all done that. And I said, I learned my lesson late in life. And it was hard for me to get over it. It wasn't that I actually loved the girl. I loved my control over her, as I talked about in my shows online. It was my control that I was addicted to. Our relationship had turned to shit. But I didn't want anyone else touching my shit. So that nutted me up in the head. And I had a very, very bad breakup. But thank God I didn't do something stupid. Maturity played out there. But so now I'm going to help other guys get over breakups. And my goal is to, if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, this is my new ebook. I finally got it finished. And let me show you what I'm going to be teaching within this book. If I can scroll down a little bit, let's see what we got here. Okay, here's the table of contents. It's 15 chapters. And I talk about, okay, hold on one second. I go into helping you deal with getting dumped. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, help the guys deal with getting dumped. Then I talk to the guys who are in relationships who are about to get dumped. I'll give you the signs to look for. Because a lot of times, women are giving you the signs like a brick upside the head. You don't even know it. We're so busy stuck in our own stupidity. Then I go into telling you what you don't want to do to avoid ending up in jail and stuff like that. Then I go into talking about the old back and forth thing. Then you see what happens is in traumatic situations there are stages that you go through, and the old back and forth thing is one of them. The getting pissed is part of the stage. You get angry. Then I help you go look at your relationship. Okay. Then I go into talking about the begging deal making stage. We all go through it. That begging and pleading and trying to bargain. Then I go into helping you treat yourself like gold. Then we go into dealing with depression. Then we talk about don't do the rebound thing. A lot of guys jump into another relationship quickly as possible. I'll give you all the information on that I can talk about. Then we get to your turning point. And then we cross over and we get into actually forgiveness. Then jumping back in the game, and I'll finish up with 20 tips for jumping back in the game, what you want to do. And then I'll give you a story to read about of some guy's tragedy. Okay? So that's my new ebook. It'll be out within a couple of days. But this is not for guys trying to get laid. It's for guys who have had bad breakups. And if you're in a relationship right now and you think it might be coming, you might want to get this book so you can handle yourself like a man. Way too many of us have lost our manhood and we end up doing stupid shit. Okay? Good luck to you, fellas.